Ancient writers claim that Cleopatra VII and her lover, Mark Antony, were buried together in a tomb after their deaths in 30 BC. Writer Plutarch, AD 45 to 120, wrote that the tomb was located near a temple of Isis, an Egyptian goddess, and was a lofty and beautiful monument containing treasures, made of gold, silver, emeralds, pearls, ebony and ivory. The location of the tomb remains a mystery. In 2010, Zahi Hawass, Egypt's former antiquities minister, conducted excavations at a site near Alexandria now called Topos Iris Magna, which contains a number of tombs dating to the era when Cleopatra VII ruled. While many interesting archaeological discoveries were made, Cleopatra VII's tomb was not among them, Hawass reported in a series of news releases. Archaeologists have noted that, even if Cleopatra's tomb does survive to this day, it may be heavily plundered and unidentifiable. When was Jesus born? While many Christians today celebrate December 25 as the birth of Jesus, he likely was not born on this day. The date December 25 may have been chosen because it's close in time to Saturnalia, a Roman festival that celebrated the god Saturn. The earliest records of December 25, being the birthday of Jesus, date to the 4th century, more than 300 years after his birth. Ancient records suggest that early Christians were never able to agree on a date when Jesus was born, and even today many Orthodox Christians celebrate Jesus' birthday as being on January 6 or 7. In the end, it is unlikely that the date of Jesus' birth will ever be known. In fact, even the precise year is not certain, although scholars generally agree that it was sometime around 4 BC. Where is the Holy Grail? The Holy Grail, the cup that Jesus drank from at his Last Supper with his disciples before his crucifixion, has never been found and almost certainly never will be. In fact, it wasn't until the Middle Ages that there was much interest in it, after those writing some of the King Arthur stories described the search for the Holy Grail as a quest that King Arthur and his knights took on. There are no serious scholarly attempts to find the Holy Grail, although it continues to be popular in fiction, being used as a plot device in films like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, where it was used to heal Indiana Jones after he was shot by the Nazis. President John F. Kennedy in the presidential limousine, before his assassination, with his wife Jacqueline next to him. This is probably the biggest mystery in American history, that will never be resolved to everyone's satisfaction. On November 22, 1963, President John F. Kennedy was shot in Dallas by Lee Harvey Oswald, although some speculate that he wasn't the only one shooting. On November 24, 1963, before Oswald could stand trial, Oswald was fatally shot by nightclub owner Jack Ruby. Ruby died of lung cancer on January 3, 1967. The most widely accepted explanation is that Oswald killed JFK on his own and Ruby killed Oswald on his own volition. Ruby's stated motivation was to spare Jacqueline Kennedy the discomfiture of Oswald coming back to trial. Since JFK's death, numerous alternative explanations have been brought forward by historians and amateurs. Given that significant new evidence is unlikely to appear, a firm consensus will probably never be reached.